It was the day Uber's business model came to a sudden stop. Drivers celebrating victory over the ride-hailing platform at the UK's top court last month, after judges ruled that Uber must provide workers' rights to thousands of drivers.
I'm just so delighted, thrilled and relieved that this day has arrived and we've got the right judgment.
Now, Uber has implemented that ruling, offering to pay minimum wage, holiday pay and pension contributions.
Today is an important day for all drivers in the UK, and the reason for that is because from today any driver who earns on the Uber platform, and that's over 70,000 drivers in total, will be able to be paid for holiday time. They'll be enrolled in a pension, and they'll be able to earn at least the national living wage as a floor and not a ceiling.
Critics, however, say the benefits are based on time drivers spend paired with a customer, not time spent waiting for work, despite this from the court.
The judgment also upholds the finding of the Employment Tribunal that, for the purposes of the legislation, the claimant's working time was not limited, as Uber had argued, to periods when they were actually driving passengers to their destinations. It also included any period when the driver was logged into the Uber app in the relevant territory.
Analysts say the ruling could have huge ramifications for the exploding gig economy. Not just drivers, but cyclists too. Not just the UK, but farther afield as governments wrestle with the distinction between workers and contractors. For now, though, Uber could be taking a trip back to court soon over claims its new changes still don't comply with employment law.
Well, and hopefully we will get James Farrar, you just saw him in the report, former Uber driver who brought that legal case, on the line in just a moment. In the meantime, the EU is also looking at bringing in regulations to support gig economy workers. So could the development in Britain spill over to Europe? Let's bring in our business correspondent, Konrad Busen. Konrad, I'm just telling you that about 1 in 10 people in the EU works in the gig economy. As you know, the EU wants to improve their lives. How significant could this development in the UK be for the EU?
It's very significant. You know, I have the total number for you. 24 million Europeans at least are working or work in the gig economy. For at least 3 million among them, the income from these jobs is the only source of income. So for them, it's very important. And as we just heard, not only for people working for ride-hailing services like Uber, but also food delivery services. In a number of court cases in Europe, for example, in Italy, in Spain, but many more countries, there are court cases pending. Judges have been very unwilling to grant the companies any exception from the way how the workers are seen and what kind of privileges they should get or what kind of protection they should get. Also, of course, next to the question whether or not a person should be seen as an employee, this other question becomes more and more important. When are gig workers actually at work? When they log into the app or when they drive around passengers and when they drive around food deliveries, for example? This question is going to become more and more crucial, and obviously in the case in the UK, Uber wanted to be quick by accepting this compromise before a court would say, hey, you have to grant the people who are working for you payments also when they're waiting in a car, when they're looking for jobs.
All right, so there are still questions that certainly within Europe need to be clarified. Konrad Busen, thank you so much.